Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Alicia Niyabis. We begin tonight with continuing coverage on the death of 6-year-old Faye Swetlik. About an hour and a half ago, we learned Faye's autopsy is complete. However, the results will not be released until Tuesday out of respect for the family. The autopsy was conducted at MUSC in Charleston, and afterward, the Charleston County Sheriff's Office provided Faye with an escorted motorcade. You're looking right now at the motorcade today. It escorted her back home to Lexington County. News 19's Emily Correll was there.
She's in heaven with God.
6-year-old Faye Marie Swetlik's body was discovered Thursday morning after going missing from her front yard Monday afternoon. Lexington County Coroner Margaret Fisher identified the body as the missing girl and announced her autopsy would be performed in Charleston at the Medical University of South Carolina on Saturday. Saturday afternoon, law enforcement vehicles accompanied Faye Swetlik's body back home from Charleston. The Charleston County Sheriff's Office provided the motorcade and was joined along the way by Casey and Lexington law enforcement. The group ended at the Kaufman Harmon Funeral Home on North Lake Drive in Lexington.
It's really wonderful that, people can come out and show their respect.
Brenda Woodruff drove from Gaston to support the family of Faye.
I can't believe that it's here, and I can't believe whoever done this could do this to a little girl.
Woodruff also left gifts at the ever-growing memorial site at the front of Faye's neighborhood, along with many other community members.
We laid the pink flowers and some unicorn light up, and there's a little angel that we think of Faye with little wings on there. And we also do rocks. We paint rocks, and from what I'm understanding that she liked to find rocks and paint rocks. So we made one especially for her that it says, God loves you. And that's exactly what we thought of you, Faye, that God loves you and He loves your family and He is going to protect them.
A vigil is taking place at that memorial as we speak, remembering the life of little Faye. Funeral arrangements are still pending. Here's what we know so far about 30-year-old Cody Taylor, the man who was found dead at his property off Piccadilly Square. That's under 500 feet from where Faye Swetlik lived. Police say he's linked to this case, but they have not named him as a suspect. We did some research and found Taylor graduated from Bluffton High School in 2007. In the fall, he enrolled at USC Beaufort. He transferred to USC in Columbia in 2008 to study math and withdrew in the spring of '09. Taylor did not have a criminal history. He only had a couple of traffic tickets on record. Police tell us Taylor was not a relative of Faye Swetlik, nor was he a friend of the family. He was merely a neighbor. Although police say there is no threat to the community, investigators are still utilizing their tip line to gather information about this case. They're still eager to learn more information about Cody Taylor and exactly what happened between the moment Faye disappeared Monday evening and the time her body was found in a wooded area near her home. So, if you have any tips or videos you believe may be helpful in this investigation, call the tip line. That number is 803-205-4444. When something like this happens in our community, it can be hard to explain what's going on to children. That's why we wanted to ask an expert about how you can help your children understand.
When I heard Monday about her being missing, I immediately thought, okay, so we're in crisis mode. That's how we go. We go straight to in crisis mode. And how do we get the school to be prepared for the worst, even though we don't want to do that? Making sure information is shared firsthand, making sure the community is on awareness and alert, and it seemed like that was taking place. Safety was the number one issue at the time, and I saw that visually because I teach at the college, and I saw the safety and the parameters being set up. But I'm always preparing for what if this does not end the way we want it to end. And everybody has done an excellent job with being open, honest with the details. The school has been on board and sharing information with the family. It's going to be a long haul because we still don't know. a lot of things we don't know, and questions that we don't have answers to. So I think we're going to have to hunker down and provide information and support to the staff at the school, the administration, and the students. And then with this situation, the school is going to be dealing with their mourning, the community is going to be mourning, and so we have several different layers, and so everybody's going to have to come together and honor each other's feelings, and hold each other, and listen to one another, and not underestimate the intelligence of the child. They know.
Couldn't agree more.
They know. And we as adults have to allow ourselves to be vulnerable. If you're sad and you're crying, it's okay. Okay? Because they're watching you. Right? And that gives them permission to express the emotions that they need to express, and be honest in it and create an environment that is safe.
People around the state have different ways they're remembering little Faye. Check out a drawing from former forensic artist Johnny Castro. He drew this picture of Faye, and it's going viral on social media. Castro said in a Facebook post, "Rest in peace, Angel." Our team is in touch with Castro to learn more about his artwork. Multiple GoFundMe accounts for Faye are being shared on social media. The family tells us the only account they have created themselves is set up at Wells Fargo. Anyone can go to any Wells Fargo branch to leave a donation for the family. All you have to do is mention the name Faye Swetlik. And of course, for the very latest in the Faye Swetlik investigation, you can always head to our website, WLTX.com, or visit our mobile app. I believe we're going to take a live look at the vigil happening right now. This is in front of the Churchill Heights neighborhood off Airport Boulevard. We saw similar sightings yesterday. However, this is the biggest group I have seen there. And this is again at the entrance of Faye Swetlik's neighborhood. This memorial with the balloons and the flowers and the toys and the little rocks that I believe Emily mentioned in her story, this has just been growing. And so our Emily Correll is there. She will be speaking to people about why this has really touched not just the Columbia community, but nationwide. People are keeping their eye on little Faye Swetlik and showing their support for this family during this difficult time. We will have more on this vigil coming up tonight on News 19 at 11. Richland deputies still need your help in a parental abduction case. They're looking for 10-year-old Amira Watson. Investigators say January 31st, the girl's mother, 41-year-old Tynesha Brooks, picked up Amira from school in Dillon County, but she was never returned to her father, who has primary custody. If you have any information on where they could be tonight, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC, and you will remain anonymous. In the upstate, the parents of a 2-year-old girl faced neglect charges after she was found dead in their home. The Anderson County coroner says 2-year-old Anastasia McAllister was likely dead for at least a day before paramedics were called. Deputies say she had a full diaper and bruises. Arrest warrants say the girl had been neglected for nearly a month, and a 3-year-old boy and a 3-month-old girl were also found alive in the home suffering from similar neglect. Deputies say more charges against the parents, a third adult in the home, and a juvenile are likely after investigators review the autopsy. Time now for your forecast. Danielle, another cool weekend in the Midlands. Drivers in northeast Richland County, be prepared for a delay if you drive along Clemson Road. The State Transportation Department, I should say, is suggesting drivers seek an alternate route to avoid lane closures as crews work to install storm drainage. Yesterday, crews were out between Old Clemson Road and Chimney Ridge Drive. The same stretch of road will be scheduled for asphalt replacement Wednesday and Thursday. Transportation crews anticipate significant traffic delays until the road work is complete. Another road closure to announce, this time in Lexington County. The Department of Transportation announced a temporary road closure for Devil's Backbone Road. That's near Highway 378 in Lexington County. The closure starts Tuesday and will last until May. Drivers will be detoured along Ridge Road and Cedar Grove Road. Hundreds are celebrating their love of Japanese culture through art and animation. It's part of the annual Nashicon event happening this weekend at the Doubletree by Hilton on Bush River Road. In addition to watching panels or buying souvenirs, fans can also dress up as their favorite anime characters or any character from pop culture, also known as cosplay. We spoke with one woman who says events like this allow us to express our creativity.
Cosplay gives you a chance to step into the characters that you see on screen or see in books and just become them for a day. It gives you a chance to express your creativity. It gives you a chance to just basically break out of your shell. So if you're normally a very shy or very anxious person, you have a starting point for talking. You can go up to people you probably would never have talked to in your life and been like, hello, I see you're also a fan of the same thing I enjoy. Let's be friends, let's chat. And it's a good way to just kind of broaden your horizons.
NashiCon started in 2008 at USC with close to 250 students. It has now grown to attract thousands. Coming up next on News 19 at 6, sunshine today, but still cold outside. We'll tell you what to expect for your Sunday, and we may have a warm-up in store. Danielle has the details when we come back.